Good evening and welcome to another edition, weekend edition of Let's Talk Nifty. So let's start with the bigger perspective. Let's understand what is going on. Why are we getting such choppy movements? Gap up one day, gap down the other day. What's going on? So let's first look at the chart. So right now, Nifty is in a zone between a very strong support and a very weak resistance. So the support comes in at 19,440 to 19,340, and another small but very strong support at 19,250 to 19,200. So this is the strong support zones. Right now, by any chance, if Nifty were to breach 19,200 and trade below that, then we are looking at easily 18,970 and 18,800, right? And that could happen pretty fast if such a scenario happens. Right? On the upside, 19,850 has been proven quite a challenge for Nifty to cross. We have also got a double top around that angle, and that's also the 50% retracement level of the fall. So multiple reasons why it's not able to go up. So until 19,880 is crossed, we cannot be bullish. We have to stay with the bears and look for a clear bear move toward the downside. And once 19,880 is crossed, we will go back to the highs around 2250, right? Now, few reasons why I feel what's happening is one is, if you look at the numbers which are getting reported, the quarterly earnings, there is not much to celebrate. I won't necessarily say they're bad numbers, but they're not the best either. So should our market be exuberant? Definitely no, right? And secondly, and probably the more important cause is, whatever we say, our market is still driven by the FPI, foreign fund inflow. And in the US, the bond yields have been rising, as you might have heard. Now, what on earth does US bond yields have to do with our poor little Nifty? US के bonds और निफ्टी में क्या रिलेशन है? कभी सोचा? तो सिंपल है. आप समझो आपका नाम जॉन डो है. आप जॉन डो यूएस में रहते हो. आप बहुत बड़ा पोर्टफोलियो मैनेज करते हो. आपके पास इमर्जिंग मार्केट्स इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड है, आपके पास डोमेस्टिक मार्केट इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड है. तो आप देख रहे हैं कि बॉन्ड यील्ड्स इतने जब वो बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, अभी 5% के ऊपर हो गया है. तो बॉन्ड्स आर परसीव्ड टू बी लेस रिस्कियर देन इक्विटी. तो बॉन्ड्स में 5% मिल रहा है और इक्विटीज में 7% मिल रहा है. तो as an investor, I would definitely go for bonds because of the perceived safety notion I have with bonds, right? So this will result in an outflow from our markets to the US bond market. तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि US डाउ बॉन्ड्स में और बॉन्ड यील्ड और इक्विटी का हमेशा इनवर्स कोरिलेशन रहता है. Now, why is the bond yield so high? Because the interest rates are high. So the Fed has been raising the interest rates or maintaining status quo for quite some time now. तो उसकी वजह से क्या हो गया? इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ रहा है. इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ने से बॉन्ड यील्ड. Now, the funny thing is, at some point, the bond yield will start affecting the inflation. So that is when everything will get out of control. उसके बाद किसी के हाथ में कोई control नहीं रहेगा. So that will be the mother of all crashes, and even bonds will crash there. So I hope better sense prevails, and if I look at top economists around the world, everybody is confused by what Fed is up to, and to some extent even our RBI is doing the same thing. So anyways, ये सब चीज़ों में हम कमेंट कर सकते हैं पर या टिप्पणी कर सकते हैं पर we are powerless to act. So what is in our control is price, right? Or rather, how our response to price. So price is what we believe in, and we move according to the price. So B के लिए I wouldn't say we go to completely cash, but at least 50% cash. I'm booking many of my holdings with a tighter stop loss. So it's not like I'm just closing my eyes and just closing positions. No, but so my style of trading is swing trading is when I get a very powerful up move in the stock that I'm in, I book some profits there. I sell into strength. And then rest of the position, I let it multiply if it wants to. So, and for such positions, I have kept a very tight such stop loss. 2 to 3% from the current price, which could be anywhere between 8 to 35% from my entry price. So that's how I'm going to protect my profits. I don't want any of my profitable positions to turn red. That's something that I don't like. So now let us delve deep into what Nifty might do next week.